Welcome back! In this video, I'm going to share the 5 signs that you need to upgrade your brand's visual content. If we haven't met before, I'm Sarah DeShaw, blogger and online educator for entrepreneurs over at sarahDeshaw.com, where I love to chat about things like mindset, minimalism, marketing, manifestation, and all of the goodness surrounding modern entrepreneurship. And one of my favorite places to hang out online is Instagram, so be sure to find me over there. Okay, so let's dig in. Just to be ultra clear, when I say visual content, what I'm talking about is the visuals that represent your brand, like your photography, videos, and graphics. These are the digital files that you post to your website, social media, and anywhere else that you want potential customers to see them. So I wanted to separate visual content from just regular content for this video because they really are quite different. And it's totally possible to have amazing written content, but if you don't have the right supporting visuals, it can all kind of fall flat. Someone may not take your advice as seriously as they should. They may pick a competitor over your brand, or they may just quickly scroll away, and that is not the goal. We want to draw people in with your visual content so they will consume your written content. Okay, so my goal in sharing these 5 signs you need to upgrade your brand's visual content is not, so hear me on that, not to create any kind of frantic pressure that your content stinks and that you need to update it like yesterday. Trust me, I know a lot of us already put that kind of pressure on ourselves, even if our stuff is quite good. I've definitely had my fair share of those moments, so I get it. My hope in sharing this list with you is that if you're already feeling a bit unsure or unsatisfied with your brand's visual content, that this will give you that clear reference point to be like, okay, it's time to get this on the to-do list for real this time in the next month or 2, instead of continuing to put it on the back burner. As I go through this list of 5 signs that your brand needs to upgrade its visual content, any one of them would be reason enough to upgrade, but the more that you can say yes to, the more important it is that your brand needs that visual content upgrade. All right, let's dig into the signs that it's time to upgrade your brand's visual content. Sign 1, your content is blurry or grainy. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with DIY if you do it well. I'm actually a big proponent of incorporating DIY photos and videos into your brand because it can create a really unique and interesting personal connection. However, featuring low quality pictures can send the message to viewers that your brand isn't as professional or detail oriented as it actually is. If your pictures are grainy or out of focus and you don't have time to learn how to take and edit better photography for your brand, it might be time to bring in some professional help. Paying someone to do a photo shoot might seem costly up front, but it'll pay dividends later when you attract some new and positive attention to your brand. Another thing to check on is making sure you're uploading a high enough resolution file. I often see business owners post graphics they made or post photos that were screenshotted from another source that I know would have turned out better if they posted the correct size. Guys, this drives me bananas. So make sure you're downloading the correct size of graphic, or if you're taking a screenshot, pull the file up on your computer screen and make it as large as possible before taking a screenshot, which will result in a higher resolution photo or graphic than if you'd screenshot it from just your phone. So when you screenshot it from your phone, it literally just makes it the size of your phone. But if you blow it up and screenshot it and then email it to yourself and post it from your phone or whatever you need to do, it'll create a lot better looking photo for you. Sign 2, your content is outdated. This one's really simple, but it is super important. So if you browse your brand's visual content and see that you or your products no longer look like that, it's time for an update. This could be something as simple as you changing your hair or having changed the location or aesthetic of your business, or maybe things don't look different on the outside, but you've changed. Guys, the energy of personal transformation does show up on camera. So even if it's just your insides that have changed, it's time to update your visual content. Sign 3, you've changed directions. Perhaps over the years you've gotten deeper clarity about your brand, or you've experienced a pivot in the direction your brand is headed. Whatever the reason your path has veered into a new direction, you want your visual content to align with the most current version of where your brand is headed. If you look over your content and you don't feel like it represents the next big vision for your brand, it's time for an upgrade. My personal opinion and a little manifestation hack for you is that the look and feel of your content should always be one step ahead of you. It should keep you reaching and inspire you to grow into that version of your brand. Sign 4, you need to get re-inspired. If you or your brand are beginning to feel a bit stale or stuck, it is literally amazing what updating your visual content can do to get positive, creative energy flowing in your business again. Getting fresh photography or updated graphics can be exactly what is needed to motivate you forward. So if you're feeling kind of stuck, tired, or uninspired, make sure to set aside at least an hour to revisit the vision you have for your brand, or you could create a new vision for your business. Then plan some time to create visual content that represents that vision. Sign 5, your social media feels stagnant. If your following or engagement feels like it's hit a wall, or you're just not feeling excited about posting anymore, you or your followers may be craving some new and interesting visual content. Try taking pictures in a new location or downloading some new templates for your graphics. Or if that's not quite enough, you may want to change up the look of your brand altogether. Whatever reason you have for updating your brand's visual content, switching it up and creating new, visually stimulating, engaging content will attract new customers and followers and keep the ones you have interested and coming back for more. Plus, it'll keep you inspired and motivated about where you're headed. All right, guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope if you're stalling on creating fresh content for your brand, that this gave you that little extra push that you need to schedule time in your calendar to get on it, okay? Having on-brand visual content is basically a superpower when it comes to marketing your business, and it's one of my favorite things to talk about. So if you have any questions about it, be sure to leave them in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want in on all the free resources I have for entrepreneurs, be sure to sign up for my email newsletter. Once you sign up, you'll get instant access to my free resources library for entrepreneurs, which has a bunch of awesome downloads and links that I don't share anywhere else. So it's things like PDF guides, things to help you DIY your brand's photography and grow your Instagram following, links to my favorite books and software and all that kind of good stuff. So if you want to join that newsletter and get all those free resources and get updates from me, you can head over to sarahshaw.com/free-resources. All right, guys, hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you again very, very soon. All right, bye.